Let me teach you guys something really quick about an LLC. So we all know that an LLC is limited liability, right? And at the end of the year, your LLC is going to write off all of its deductions, all of its expenses, and then a K-1 gets distributed out. Under normal circumstances, that K-1 is going to go to an individual. And what does an individual pay in taxes? Personal income tax. If you have a private estate, a trust, a non-grantor trust that is in a different tax league than an individual that pays taxes, or even an LLC or an S-corp, right? I'm talking about a private estate that can own a business, it can own an LLC, and is not subject to the tax because it can defer the taxes in perpetuity. And then there's ways that you can get that money out of the trust, which we teach people how to do. But the bottom line is this: when you have an LLC and you're running a business, it is limited liability. It gives you a little tiny bit of protection, but then at the end of the year, you're paying personal income tax. As that K-1 flows to you, you file your 1040. Well, this private estate files a 1041. It's able to defer taxes, and it's able to own all of your personal assets. So all of those personal assets that used to be personal expenses, where you had to make personal income to pay for all of those things, like your personal home, your personal vehicle, your personal investments, all of those things, all of those can become trust expenses now, where your LLC can generate revenue. It can flow as a K-1 into a private estate that has the ability to defer all of those taxes. And now you can use that money in the estate to pay all of the estate expenses, just like you do in an LLC, right? But now your estate expenses are your personal residence, your personal vehicle, because you don't own them anymore, right? We sell all these things to this estate along with our business and our LLC. And now we do what the Rockefellers teach, which is own nothing, but control everything. You have the ability to control an estate that's not subject to the same tax rules that you are, that can own all of the cool things that you can own. And as the trustee and as your family being beneficiaries, you still get the enjoyment of all of those things without the same tax and legal liability. So if you want to know how these things work, you can read all of my books for free. Visit liveiws.com or click the link in the bio and book an appointment with me and my team. Love you all.